Buster was eating. You eating your breakfast finally? And I always keep his little water over there because he loves to drink out of this little thing. Be nice, Buster. Here. Earl, you're live. Say good morning, everybody. Say good morning. I hope you guys can see Buster. This is how he drinks his water most of the time now. He still likes for us to give him water too. Okay, let's see. Got everything on the computer right. Hey, Bobo. Come on, guys. Come on. Merry Christmas, Earl. You filthy animal. Buster, you're live. Hold on, Bobo. Oh, Bobo. Leave my computer on, please. Yeah. Not 2 minutes in, I think, and we already got a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Yep, filthy animal. Good morning, boss. I have some newspaper over there in case Earl has any accidents, and then I have rags in here in case Buster does. Right? Right? You're not going to poop on the floor, are you, Buster? You would never do that to me, would you? What are you doing, Bus? Buster, what are you doing back there? Buster, I put your brushes out there and I even gave you a new toothbrush. Oh, you know what? Look, Bus. Look, here's your toothbrush and your frog head. Look at your toothbrush. Brush your beak. Come here and brush your beak. Oh, and look, you have 2 babies. Here, come here. Come here and see me. Come here. Come on. Buster, come over here. Got all kinds of nice toys. At least he's out here right now. He was under his cage doing his thing. Woo! Woo! Get it, Earl. Come on. Where's Robert? Robert did come over last night when you were sleeping. And Nigel. Yep, they had to get a haircut. But you was sleeping. I didn't want to wake you up. No, it was already kind of like dark. It was like a last minute thing. Nigel had just gotten really furry and my daughter was like, can I please come over and groom him? So it takes 2 people for part of him. But she is going to come back so we can use the de-shedding tool on Augie. AKA Bobbert. And we're going to do a video of that. But it was kind of dark out and the light wasn't working real well, so we decided to do it another time. But she also loved the little Ivy Pet. She used that for the first time to groom Nigel, and she loved it. The guides work on it really well. Yeah, it's 3 minutes to 11 here, Luna. that, Earl? Buster, please get away from the tripod.
Hello. Hey. Hi.
Oh, good morning, Lillian. Hello, Annika. Yeah, that, I kind of think that one, hey Buster, come on, away from the tripod. I think that one is Buster, go on. We were talking about this the other day. You remember like when you had a cordless phone and it was dying? That's what I think that one is. But he does have a lot of different ringtones. Oh, I'm boring, or Earl. Am I boring, Earl? Buster, come out here. Come on, come and play. Look, you got your brushes. Let me see if I have a brush hidden in here you can have. Usually keep some in here.
Is it your fault, Earl?
Oh, there you go. You got your toothbrush. You gonna brush your pretty beak? There's a fly in here, so he might be bugged out. Like the Breaking Bad episode. Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. I think I've possibly missed some things.
You're a good boy.
Hey, Shelly.
Get over a little way. Darling.
I love parakeets. I think they're a very underrated bird, and I think they're a great bird.
Like me, Earl.
If you really want to bond with it, two things. Like if you have plenty of time to spend with it, just get one, and don't get it a mirror. There's a big misconception about mirrors. When a bird has a mirror, they actually think that's its mate, and so it'll kind of bond to that, and I think it can induce nesting behaviors as well. But so that's what I recommend. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with getting two like later, but initially I think if you get two, they usually bond together. So, and they can be very phobic, so just take your time. Right, Buster? I love parakeets. I think they're awesome. I don't know if Amanda has written this yet, but just like a warning, sometimes I get stuff delivered. I'm not sure if my grandson's medicine is supposed to be coming today, but if the dogs see him, any delivery person or whatever, they go crazy. But I think we're okay, but I'm not sure. So I always like to warn that if you have headphones, sometimes Earl screams and gets pretty loud, so it can be loud here, huh, Earl? Mm-hmm. So there's that little disclaimer. Get back here, Buster. Come here. Buster, come here. Look. Come on. Come out here and play. We want to see you. Good boy. That's right, Earl. He's a good boy. Sometimes when he's not attacking my head or my back. have a name? What is it?
You got me. Come on.
I mean, if I've missed anything, please let me know. Like questions or anything. Not yet, Willie. He hasn't said jerk, I want to say probably in over a week, which is really odd. But he's starting to pick up on some stuff that my son says, which is not a good thing. Yeah, insert evil laugh at the exact time you should.
What is that, Earl? Huh? Earl? No. No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Oh, I like that name. I see you, Buster. I see you. Bye, Shell. Thanks for being here. Buster, I see you. You are not. He's doing the 1 foot. Go on. Go over there. Go on. You can't get the tripod, sir. It's funny because if I moved it, a lot of times he's scared of it. But yet, when I go live, he wants to go up under it. I have a really long iPhone cord on it. Come out here. We want to see you. Come on. Buster. Come here. And I think that's what he wants to get. Bus. Come out here and play with your... Where's your dustpan? I think your dustpan's behind your cage, and I definitely can't get that. Should have got that before, huh? Oh, you can get your brush. If you put your toothbrush with it, you can do your put together stuff.
No, we can't. Earl.
Hey, Nadia.
Go. What?
Bub, 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 bub. Bub, bub, bub. Well, thank you for shutting the door, Earl. doing, handsome bus? You just staring? Hey, Willie, welcome. I know you've been here a few minutes. It's just a truck going by. It's alright. It's quiet in here. Like I said, I'm not going to play anything in case they ding me again like they did last time. Because I do think Buster really likes the music. Well, my birds love music, don't you? Earl, you gonna answer the phone?
Hello?
You know what I'm about to do, don't you?
Audible is the best place to listen.
Ready? You already know what I'm gonna do, don't you? Answer the phone.
Problem? Hello?
Let's see if I can find the cordless phone. That's like... He must not recognize that one. He also does voicemails. He'll rewind the voicemail, and he'll do that. Let's see if I can get him to prompt that.
Where you going?
I don't see one. I'll have to look. I'll Google that later and look for one, because he will, you know, back in the old days when you had the voicemails where you had to rewind it, he can make that rewinding sound, and then the mumbles of like what it sounds like being rewound. He doesn't do it all the time, but he does it sometimes. Buster, come here. Hi, Jane. If I missed anybody, hello. Oh, Nadia, I put my plant in soil and it's been doing much better. My flowers still aren't really blooming. They look kind of poor. And then I'm doing the fertilizer every other week. And I put it outside where the humidity is better. And I took off the droopy leaf and it's doing okay right now. So, and I mean, we have warm weather here usually till mid-November. So, you know, if I need to bring it in, I'll bring it in. But when it's warm, I'm just going to keep it outside. And then, Willie, I replanted my garden. I just tore out all the tomatoes and started over. Hey, Earl. I wanted to do that, but I don't know if we'll get to it this year, but hopefully next year. Sounds like we might need it. Early. What are you doing, Early? Oh, good. That's good. He does do that sometimes, but I get him pretty quick when he does. But he just, when he does that kind of stuff, he just dives down because he can't really fly. Every now and then he'll get kind of across the room, but it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll catch him sometime on camera. He's done it a couple times, like when I've walked out of the room, and he's been real silent about it. Buster, come here. Buzz. Come get your toothbrush and your brush. Show us how you work. Work, work, work. You even worked on Labor Day, didn't you? Come on. Woohoo! Hey, Earl. What's up? Say hi to everybody, Earl. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. Oh, you sleepy? I see you, Buster. What are you doing, Bus? I hear your feet. Hey, Donna. Yeah, he does. He does. Buster, where'd you go? Buster. Earl, tell Buster to come here. Here comes the emergency squad. I think my birds are so used to the squad that they don't, fire trucks going by here, they don't even paint on mine. Look here, Buster. And Mr. Ducky. Look, I got one of your favorite brushes I found. Boo-boo. I can't whistle very well, but Earl can do my whistle now. It's kind of funny. My husband can do all kinds of whistles. You would think he was a bird. It's no wonder the birds love him so much. Huh, Earl? He does, I think, because he pretends that he's drinking Ken's coffee all the time. And it's really funny. I've had videos of that from time to time where he does that. And it is really funny. I'm having trouble on my end here. Hang on. Buster. Oh, hello from Germany. I guess we have another hurricane on the way. I haven't looked much into it, but one of the things I saw said Isle of Palms, which I believe is in South Carolina. Well, I know it is. I think it's a little over 3 hours from me, so I'm gonna have to look into that and see if we're gonna have another tropical storm. I'm wondering when they're gonna name one after Buster. Buster, you want a hurricane named after you? Earl, they would name your hurricane Jerk, right? Yeah, he is. Kind of his claws too. He got me pretty good on my head last week. Day of the tropical storm, and he got my back on. Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Yeah, turdy bird. Come here, turdy bird. Bus. Bus. Come on. Come on here and play. Oh, you dropped your food. You dropped your food, silly bird. Are you a good boy? Come here. Come out here and tell everybody, say, I'm a good bird. Sometimes. Come here. Bossy. Come here. Both of them are kind of quiet today. I guess they're just off track because they're used to lives on Thursday. Now, if things change and I have some family that's supposed to be visiting, but if something changes and I can still have the live, I'll have another live tomorrow. I do want to try to start having more lives. Even though I know sometimes it's just kind of like this, it's just kind of like me talking, but we're all friends here, so it's fun anyway. You gonna eat, Buster?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, it's a little late for breakfast, but it is his breakfast. I mean, he has, like, stuff in his cage, too. Is that good, Buster? I wonder if he's eaten. So, somebody had sent the Supreme pasta I've been wanting to try. And, I put some of that in there. And I think that's actually what he's eaten. And he'll soak stuff like that. That's another thing, Buster. If the food isn't really, really soft, he has to soak it, huh, Earl? But I gave some to Earl too, and I don't know if he ate his or not. But Earl soaks stuff like that too if he eats it. But he don't really, Buster or Earl doesn't really have trouble eating anything because he can crack an almond seed even with his deformed beak, which is awesome, huh, Earl? Good job, Bus. Well, hello. Thanks everybody for being here. It is almost 11:30 in the morning here. What are you doing, Earl? Hi, Lori. 3:30, is that right?
You gotta.
From Indiana. Oh, welcome. What are you doing, Bus? Do you need to go clean your beak? Buster? Buster. Hold on, let me get you something. Let me get you a paper towel. Hold on. Hang on, Buster. Hang on. Let me get you a paper towel. So one of the things with parrots is after they eat, they need to clean their beak. Here. That's kind of too big, isn't it? Here. Clean your beak. So if Buster, if we don't give him like a paper towel or something like that to clean his beak, he'll chew on the furniture, or like right there, he was trying to chew on the trim. But I caught him, but that's, like I said, he has to clean his beak. So I wasn't even thinking about that. But if you watch him, that's what he's doing. He's pretty methodical about it. Oh, thank you, Donna. Hi, Earl. What are you doing? Oh, Bo. No, Bo's trying to eat a paper towel. I guess he thinks he needs to clean his teeth. Buster? Buster, leave the trim alone. Do you need some more? Don't bother the trim, okay? It's already pretty bad, and I don't like you messing with that paint. Here. Clean your beak. Be a good bird. Buster! Here. Clean your beak. You can come out here and get your toothbrush and you can brush your beak. You gonna talk to us, Buster? Tell us a big old story? Yeah, he just drinks some water, Earl. He's good. You guys know Earl, he has to make sure everybody's got their water intake going. Where you going, Buster? Does he need some water, Earl? He just drinks some water, I promise. What? What, Earl? There's the door closing. What? Buster? Yeah, he just ate a little bit, so he's got a little bowl. So the little baby shark bathtub, he loves to drink water from. He even tried to take a bath in it one day. So he has a little bit of food in his bowl. So he ate, tried to clean his beak on the wall, so I got him a paper towel and now he's preening. Right, Buster? Are you getting yourself presentable? Huh? That's a good boy. You good boy, Earl. Buster, you making yourself all presentable? Handsome, handsome. You so handsome, Buster. Where you going, Bussy? Yeah, you cannot go to the tripod, sir. No. Over this way. Come out here. Come and play. Oh, there he goes. His favorite place, the coffee bar. Mwah. Hey, Earl. Having a good time? What you doing, boss? Oh, hang on, I froze. Yeah, I don't know what he said or what he's got. Oh, did you find a ball? Earl, you dropped one of those and he took it from you. Answer the phone. You better answer the phone, Earl. Uh-oh, did you drop it? Here. There you go. Give you a little helping hand, Buster. Water? Thanks for being here. Bye. Yeah, Earl's so concerned about everybody having water, he's forgotten to call everybody a jerk. What are you doing about it, Earl? Oh. Buster, come back. Come here. Buster. Bustard. My one daughter, her nephew on her husband's side, when he was younger, he loved Buster and he called him Butt Shirt. So a lot of times we still call him Butt Shirt. Huh? Are you Buster the Butt Shirt? It was really cute. And it's just the way he pronounced it. It was funny, wasn't it, Earl? It was funny. Buster, come here. it seems kind of boring, you guys. I'm sorry. Just quiet. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I need to look more into it, but I like to play the lo-fi, whatever music. But, so sometimes my, I can't say her name, switches over to Spotify. And I think that's what happened, and it went over there, and I got dinged for copyright. Which I didn't get in trouble or anything. They just, it's the monetization, which is not a big deal. Lives don't do much anyway. But at the same time, like, you can get in trouble for, getting copyright, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I haven't been playing music anymore. So anytime I tell her to play the lofi, is that how you say it? She always does the indie one, and that's the one I got dinged on. So I'm assuming that's one that's newer and maybe not public domain or whatever. So anyway, just to be safe until I get it figured out. Willie, maybe you can help me out with that, because I can't figure it out. But because I like to play it. Buster seems to react really well to it. Come here, Bus. Buster. I just want you to come out and play. Everybody wants to see the white fluffy dinosaur. Come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. I have bought him a microphone that you could use like for karaoke. Yeah, but it didn't work. It was like a lightning deal on Amazon. It was like $5 and it didn't work. So I'm looking for a little like kids karaoke machine. Something like maybe Frozen or something I wouldn't get dinged on for copyright. Because he understands what a microphone is. When I bring out that troll microphone, he's really funny, but Earl is petrified of it. So it usually only makes an appearance when Earl goes to bed early. Right? Because Earl's an older guy. He likes to go to bed early, don't ya? You have to think about that. I can ask him, Cornelia, if I said your name right. Earl, will you say hello, Jerks? Jerk. Would you say that? Everybody wants you to tell them they're a jerk. Or pew, 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 pew. They're just off their schedule, I think. We're having a live on a different day. I don't know. Earl's sleepy. You not sleeping well, Earl? Let's see if I can get Earl to at least do the telephone. Earl, you gonna do the telephone? You hear about it's an answer machine.
No, I have no, 1989, that was a good year.
telephone? That's not your telephone, is it?
Water?
Want some water? What about this one at? Who's that? Who's calling? Here, Kennedy. Oh, that's so cute. Bye, Nadia. Thanks for being here. Okay. Post. I just got my mail delivered. They didn't come up to the door, but it's okay. It's okay, Max. It's all right. Then somebody pulled into my neighbor's house, and Max loves my one neighbor, so he got a little worked up there. No, don't. Come here, Max. It's okay. Everybody's okay. Maybe it wasn't the mail. Maybe it was just up truck. It's okay, guys.
Come here. No. Come here. Oh, you tried. Come here. No.
Listen, you can't jump up on my lap. Oh, sit down. All right, boys, you can't fight it. Got the opposite problem with you two than I do with the birds, huh? Yeah, those boys don't want anything to do with me, and you guys don't ever want to leave me be. No. I was trying to see if I could find a short or like a video where he says jerk and play it, because I know if I played it, he would definitely say it, but no, boys, we're not going to go out yet. I know you guys are all concerned because there was activity out there. Max is all worried about my neighbor. Buster, come out here and play with your toy, please. We want to see you. Just guard the window, Max. I promise she's okay. She's okay. But you cannot climb up on my lap.
Come on, boy. Come on. It's okay. Good boy. Oh, I'll try. Walk it out there.
I'm like way behind on this. I don't know what it is, but the last several weeks, it's probably my internet. So I watch the live on my laptop and keep up with comments and stuff that way. And the last several lives I've had, I get up to like 30, 45 seconds behind. I'm not sure what's going on, so I have to keep refreshing it. Oh yeah, I'm tired too, Earl. Okay, now it just went blank.
I'm trying. There. Come on. Baba. You want to go up there? No more.
There's water, Max. I know there's water in here. yeah. He's under the cage this time, so he's probably digging a hole out of here. As you can see, the way what he's done to the floor, we're eventually just going to pull that up. But I don't like this flooring anyway, so that's fine with me. I like the older one that's underneath it. Are you chewing, Earl? You chewing on your box? I put boxes and stuff up against that wall so he doesn't chew on the actual wall like Buster does in his room. Buster cockatoos everything. Earl's got a pretty good chew habit too. On his other stand, he's working on the back drawer. I'll have to show you guys one day. I'm gonna have to find another desk like that or top like that pretty soon. My house was built in the 60s. 65-ish or something like that. Welcome back, Willie. Oh, that's okay, Amanda. was, you didn't miss a whole lot. I think Earl did talk a little bit. I tried to get Buster to come out several times. He just, I mean, you know how he is about being under his cage. I might have to rethink where I put his toys. But he does like to go under there. And there's a wooden box back there that keeps his beak nice and sharp so he can keep me on my toes. And he's cockatooing on that. That's a lot of the, sometimes I'll show y'all when I clean behind his cage, all the wood. It's from that box. So we had another African gray that she passed away from old age. She was actually a wild caught bird that would have came here prior to 1992 when they outlawed that. And she was a breeder initially, and I think what happened with her was she couldn't breed anymore because she was so old. And anyway, she came in her breeder box, and we never used it. But Buster, it's behind his cage now, and he's cockatooing it, putting his touch on it. Yeah, he lands on my head. Usually, well, to be honest, a lot of times he flies at my face, and I've been fortunate enough to duck. But he caught me really off guard. He had been really good with me that whole week, like taking food from me, which I mean, he'll do that anyway, but like being really good, let me pet him. He had been great, and so he was perched on the chair next to me at the table. It was the day the tropical storm. Ken had come home early, and I was doing some stuff on my computer, and all of a sudden, bam, he was clawing my head. And then it was Sunday or Monday. It must have been Monday because it was Labor Day. I was getting eggs out of the fridge to make some hard-boiled eggs, and he got on my back. He didn't do anything, and I was pretty quick to, kind of swat him off, and then Ken got up really quickly too, so he like flew off and strutted off like he was, Mr. Innocent. But it's like the hormone season too. We're coming up. I think we should be coming up on the time change. Buster gets really weird and different during a time change. It's a real adjustment for him. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, you remember the Hannibal Lecter mask? Like, as I get older, I'm probably going to have to start wearing one of those so he can't get my face. Because so far I've been pretty good about, dodging or, whatever. But, and again, these are things birds do, especially larger birds during hormonal seasons. And everybody always acts like if you change their diet, whatever. So I'm not saying Buster has the best diet, but we're doing the best we can. They act like this. You know, I know people that do perfect diets, and their cockatoo still dive bombs them. It's just, it's part of their nature. Oh my, it's a big issue. Hi, Julia. Buster's under his cage, cockatooing everything he can. Yes, that, I thank you for mentioning that, because I forgot to mention that too. Yeah, we did just have, I think they called it a super moon, and that was the night of the hurricane. Because that's why they were so concerned about the hurricane, because I guess they had never had one make landfall under a supermoon. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize, but that's what I had heard. So, yeah, I heard that. And they do, even full moons, I notice a difference in Buster's behavior. Earl, I don't so much. I'm not saying that he doesn't, but he seems to kind of act the same. I gotta put some paper down here. He's probably gonna. Hey, be nice. I am nice to you, sir. Just putting some paper down because you pooped there. Be nice. Do you want some water? Ask him, Earl. Tell him, so you got some nice water, drink it. But yeah, he goes through moods where he is not very nice to me. I didn't get to see it either. I wish I could have. Where we live, we don't have a good view of the moon. There's a few of them we've been able to see. We have to go kind of out to the end of our backyard. But we have a lot of big trees. Of course, I might have a better view now that those two trees are gone. I'm still really salty about how much we had to pay to have trees removed. Where we used to live, people either did it for free or they paid you, and here you have to pay people. And it's expensive, which I know it's a dangerous thing to do. I understand that, but I'm just not used to it. Okay, the mailman has just stopped at my box. I don't know if, I don't think you know who is going to see it. Hi, Buster, but just in case. I'll move that back a little bit. You guys will be able to see Buster. He's kind of perched up on his. And they're like this sometimes. I mean, Buster cannot be crazy Buster all day, every day. He can't. Even when you'll hear me say sometimes, like, Buster, we're going to have a chill session after this. That is literally the truth. Birds cannot be, you know, bouncy, especially cockatoos, all day long. They'll eventually just come after you. So. Okay, coast is clear. The mailman left. No packages. Can you see him? I gotta refresh again. Oh, okay. What it was my screen was scrolled up a little bit, so I probably didn't even need to move it. I'm far enough away from him. I was worried about that the other day when I was videoing him in my bathroom because he was goofing off. He likes to go in there when my husband brushes his teeth on the weekends. Hey, Max, it's alright. Max, here, it's okay. It's just cars. Sorry, guys.
Stop. Right now. 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 Go away. No. No.
Max is on patrol. So the thing with Max is, he has really bad anxiety anyway. You okay, Buster? You good boy? And if something like that happens, he saw a truck pull into my neighbor's yard or driveway, and he, like I said, he loves my one neighbor, and so that'll crack him out all day. So every little car he sees and does, that's what he'll do all day long. He'll bark. But Earl, you keep the dogs in line, right? Earl. Hello, Mr. Earl. Mr. Earl, do you keep the dogs in line? No comment. Max, it's okay. Come here. It's just cars. It's all right. Yeah, I do sometimes tell them that when I have somebody knocking at my front door. I tell them, I don't think I sound quite like Earl, but I probably do. I mean, there's 5 dogs barking sometimes. I probably do raise my voice. But I'll tell them to stop it and go lay down. And I'll tell them it's okay, and then I do tell them good boy. Bo is still really like a pup and stubborn, and I have, he doesn't always want to listen, so he's definitely a work in progress. But he's a good boy. He just gets a little hyper. Right, Patrice.
Come here. Come on, Bo.
Oh, thank you for being here. Yeah, that's true. I mean, even if we still had a farm, he would live in the house, but I sure wish I could give him farm life. Now that the weather's getting cooler, we're going to try to start walking him again. Yeah, he is, Amanda. I still try to not take him out when it's really, really hot. But he's doing really well. Um, oh no, I mean, I, I mean, I guess they were trying to do the best they could in that area. It's a really common thing. Um, the sad thing about it is, like in that area, there are a lot of programs that help spay and neuter your dog or cats. Um, I mean, really good programs that I know they don't have in South Carolina, and I'm sure Willie can attest they don't have a lot in Georgia. At least not in the area I live in. Now, Columbia has a few things I've noticed, because they're a bigger city. But I mean, I come from a really small town, and they had amazing, um, opportunities for even people who are very low income to own a pet, which I think is wonderful. Donation based type things, and it was great. But I don't find that here. So in that regard, I guess it was, like a neglect. But and I notice if I have to go to like touch his collar, I don't want to say the word grab. I don't want it to sound like but if I go to reach for his collar, sometimes he gets kind of funny. So somebody definitely had to grab him, or not had to, you know what I mean, or scared him in some way in that regard. So, and he's still learning. He does get a little, like, he's jumped up on the kitchen table. He wants to jump up on your lap. He's not a 5-pound dog. He's 65 pounds. So, but yeah, I'm just going to follow up next year with the vet I normally go to that I couldn't get him into quick enough with Bo. So, but he's doing good. You cannot go to that. He's going straight after the, come on. I'm going to play. Bye, Donna. Thank you. Hi, Buzz. You gonna talk or sing us a song? Hmm? He is being good so far today. He's being quiet. Buster, you gonna sing? Let's get fired up, Buster. You gonna get fired up?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Come on, Earl. Let's go. Buster. Everybody wants you to sing them a song. Will you sing a song? I don't have any of the little musical instruments in here. I'll have to remember for the next live to do that. on, Bus. Come on. Let's get fired up. I wish there was some music I could play, because music really speaks to Buster's soul. Sometimes even movies or cartoons, but I don't know what I could show during a live, so he's giving me that squinty-eyed look. Let me see, I think my daughter might be out here. Be nice, Buster. If she is, she can hand me that troll thing. Wait, right there, okay? Ham? No. I thought I heard her out there. I was going to have her hand me that little turntable, because that thing gets them going. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, I'm sorry, Patrice. I can't get, I shouldn't be able to get dinged for my own videos. So let me play. Let me play him.
I can't hear you, Buster. She can't hear you. She can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. She can't hear you.
Who is that crazy bird?
Okay.
How about this one? Cookie, you're talking to Dad. He had some water. Who are you going to sue, Buster? Let's see if we find another one. Let's find one of you singing. Uh-oh. He's a good bird. Alright, I'm going to walk away now. We'll see if he does anything. Yeah. He hasn't been getting down to Katy Perry lately. It's been AJR and Kelly Clarkson have been his jam lately. Are you looking at Earl? Where are you going? Yeah, and like I said, my computer is really lagging, so I don't know where he's going. Buster, come here. You know what? Since he went in his room real quick, you guys babysit Earl. I'm gonna run out and get this turntable real quick. Honestly, I doubt I can get him going. It's usually Dad. Dad's the real MVP around here, and we all know it. No, Earl, it's not the microphone. It's okay. It's just the trolling. You don't mind this one. Buster. Oh, you got cued. Did you hear that, Willie? Okay, Buster, look.
One more time.
Buster. Buster. It's okay, Earl. Okay. Alright, he's not gonna come for that. It's Earl.
I'm Queen Poppy.
Uh-oh. I turned it off. Buster, how about the guitar? Y'all, I don't have the magic touch. I'm sorry. Now you just have to jerk everybody. Oh, was there another one? I must have missed it. Probably not. Okay. Oh, okay. Buster. Yes. I mean, if it's over a minute long. Bats. No, it's okay. Nobody's over there now. Buster, listen. You get your fluffy butt, Earl. Buster. Buster, do you hear yourself? Buster. Those are my favorites when he does that. You want me to get your red fluffy butt, Earl? Is that what you said? Red fluffies. Thank you. You gotta come out here and see what I'm doing? Woo! Yeah, Earl, get it. I think Earl's gonna finally eat. Oh, you need some water. Earl's been so worried about everybody else getting her water, he forgot to get his own. Come here, Buster. You wanna sing? That's another thing, there's a fly in here, and I can't get a fly pop out to kill it. I'll scare Buster. Who is that? Come here, Buster. Buster, listen to this one. Buster, look. Bus, you're singing for Dad on this one. Come here. Come here, Earl. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Buster, listen. Okay, Bus. I'm gonna have to quit putting such interesting toys under there for him. Oh no, I know. Look, Amanda, you're good. I say stuff about it too. Sometimes it just takes too long for people to do the right thing. That's the case even with Earl. Now Buster, I think Buster was in a few places that he was very much loved, and I think he was in places where he definitely was not taken care of. But no, Bo was very neglected. I guess some of the reasons I say some of that is because 2 of my dogs were severely abused. Neglect and abuse. And that's Max and Daisy. I'm pretty sure Daisy was beaten with like newspapers. And Max was tied to a tree and left basically to starve to death. So I guess that's why sometimes I kind of like, you know, because they did the right thing for Bo a lot quicker than they did for Max and Daisy. But make no mistake about it, that should have been taken care of. Like, yeah, I have very strong opinions about that whole situation, but I'll just leave it at that. But he was definitely neglected as well, and he only had one home, so. Oh no, I mean, I guess I feel like I will complain about that kind of stuff sometimes, but then I get into the positive aspect that they're being cared for now. But I guess just some of his condition was not nearly as bad as a couple of the other dogs we've taken in. I'll have to find the pictures of Max someday. Max probably wouldn't have lived a few more weeks. He was so emaciated. And he's still to this day like a nervous Nelly over all of it. And he's so sweet. He's such a sweet dog. But no, I understand the thing that happened where the dog got bred and all that, but then keeping the amount of puppies that they kept from that litter and et cetera, was the problem. Yeah, if it's a short, Julia, they're fine on shorts. And there is some music. I actually had some cheese in its bowl. Amanda, if there's anything I've missed, will you text me, please? There's some music that you can use on YouTube in their editing software too. I just finally figured out how to do it with the fried tomatoes video, but they're just, yeah, music is really hard. And I really think too, by the way, I've talked about that, cooking, wanting to do a cooking type show and things, that I've messed up my algorithm apparently, because I know a lot of you are not getting notified that I have videos that are telling me you should be. So I think in the next couple weeks, the idea that I have is to repost some of his most popular videos and just try to focus on the bird channel and not talk about things like that, because I've apparently messed something up. Because Buster and Earl and and I mean, it's okay, it's fine, I'm happy with what we do have, you know, please don't take me wrong. It's just the video, I mean, he was just, you know, but like the views that he's getting is more like sometimes when I first started, like he will get views in 12 to 24 hours that he used to get in an hour. Now Earl's videos always do a little less than Buster's, and anytime I go off course with the dogs or something like that, that kind of does too. We also haven't been out to see the chickens much, and I know those are more popular videos, but I've just been seeing, you know, we just have to be careful when we go out in the yard. Like, we let the dogs go out there first, and then one of the humans go out, and then Ken brings them out. So we just make sure there's activity in the yard, because then nothing would try to swoop down. I did get him a harness, the same one Suki had, and he actually bit Ken when Ken tried, not hard, but just a pinch. That didn't work, so I am going to order another one that he's going to try to put on him. I would feel a lot better about him being out in the yard on a harness. It's starting to really bug me out. So I think that's some of it too, where he hasn't been out talking to the ladies. And that might be why he's being cranky with me, because he does, you know, he loves the ladies. That's usually his nighttime routine, is we go out and talk to the ladies before bed. Yeah, she talked about that, but I don't know if she's going to now. I wish she was. She did lay an egg, yeah. I saw that too. Buster. Let me see. I can't hardly see my own computer. So are you finally eating, Earl? Earl's finally taking care of his eating and his own hydration. Good boy, Earl. He really is growling. Yeah. My daughter, Annika that has Augie and Nigel, or Robert and Michael. That's their nicknames. She used to say she was never going to get married until LL Cool J would DJ at her wedding. So I was on a mission for the longest time messaging LL Cool J. This was before I had birds. But she did indeed get married. And that's a pretty funny story, because initially they were going to have like a big wedding, and then they decided they were going to wait. And she came over one day, sat down at the table, and she's like, "Mom, do you have a stamp?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." She said, "Okay, I need to send in my marriage license." And that's how I found out my daughter got married. Yeah. Like, Dennis, it's been a while. Welcome. Yeah, I was happy for her, and I don't blame her. And with 8 kids, 7 girls and a boy, like, we, we could help some on a wedding, but to each their own. But like $30,000 weddings is not that is not happening. I'm actually allowed to marry people in the state of South Carolina, because you only have to be a notary to do so. So, as long as it's a South Carolina marriage license. Yes, that is Buster making all that noise. Oh, that's okay. Some people don't, and it's okay. Buster, what are you doing? Yeah, for sure. Well,
No more.
yes, Earl. Everybody's had their water. Oh, I'll have to look, because I know I follow him, but I didn't know he had a short. I'll have to go look.
Is it more?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'll have to go look. I try to support everybody, watch everybody and everything. So he might, he actually was talking about doing a little YouTube channel as well, where like, he wouldn't be pro athlete in soccer, but he was a pretty good soccer player. He was always in shape, and he was starting to run and stuff again. He was kind of talking about doing that, and he just recently moved here, and he's like really, really happy, kind of having like his aha moment in his life. But he's such a troll, and I mean that in the most like kindest way. But he's like a Saturday Night Live I always tell him he should be a comedian, because he is hilarious. But I keep like getting on him because he comes over here and he talks about modern day things, and he does both sides of like the political things that are going on in the world. But he says really to what would come on. Yeah, it's real funny, Earl. That could be like inappropriate for the channel, and I have to constantly get on. And he is, don't get me wrong, it is funny. He's funny. But, and he does it, he spins both sides. Like, he's just being silly, like he's having the Saturday Night Live news broadcast. That's what he does. And I keep telling him, like, you have to stop doing that in front of Earl. So if Earl pops up some weird thing, it's from my son. But I'll ask him, Amanda. He might, or he might even come over on a day off and participate in the live, because there for a minute Buster was being real weird with him, but he's been a lot better. But he's better when Ken's not here. So I will ask him. He might. Are you sure you don't gotta go see somebody about a dog? Well, Julie, I hope your day gets better. Thank you for being here. Sure, he is a joker, isn't he? I don't know about the feathers turning into powder. I know that he has an incredible amount of powder. I've tried to show that on a few videos. Him and Buster both do. That's why I have like air purifiers and stuff around. But like I have to wipe down there. I'd go show you the dust that's on their windowsill right now, but Buster would probably kill me if I went in his room. I don't know what toy he's got, but he's having a good time back there. Buster! Buster, what are you doing? Buster, come here. Come sing for us. Thanks, Earl. Let's get this party started. When Earl makes that noise, that's his clapping noise, but his hammer noise is the same. So it just depends on what type of thing we're doing. Well, I know which one it is. Right, Earl? We gonna get this party started? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Buster. Buster is not impressed. If it was Dad, you'd probably be hip-hopping around, wouldn't you? Buster. Bussy. What are you doing, Earl? You gonna throw out some paper? Anything good in the Food Line ad? Come here. Anything good in there? Buster, come here. This afternoon he'll probably get crazy and I won't be able to video it. That happens a lot. I don't know about that. I know they have a lot of dander. I deal with a lot of dander. I had 2 parakeets at one point, and it was real bad.
Well, you get your blood. You feel hurt.
Sometimes, honestly, the majority of the time, the problem isn't me picking him up, it's me putting him back down. And that almost always then results in him getting crazy or wanting to bite or whatever. I would prefer like not to do that on camera anyway, because he knows when he's on camera. And so that would definitely put him in a stressful mindset. Earl doesn't really like to be picked up much at all. He has stepped up to my husband and one of my daughters some, But for the most part, he likes his little box and whatever makes him happy. He's had a rough enough life. If that's less stressful for, I know people that when they get birds, they, even if they have to put something over their arm to pick them up, they do it. And I understand, but everybody to each their own. But for me, I feel like Grays get stressed easily anyway. And you see him like when that troll microphone came out, like, so I don't want to stress him out. He's old. So if being in a little box makes him happy, that's fine with me. Buster, you know, it's just if I have to, I do. But like I said, a lot of times, and I do the thing a lot, like if you're going up, the birds like to be going up. So if you tell them to step up, you want to be below it so that they always want to be going up, is what I've been told, which seems to be ring true. It's like when Earl, when I put his box down in the morning for him to get on his desk or whatever, I tell him step out, is what I tell him. But yeah, I mean, I could probably, I don't know, I wouldn't even try right now with the week I had with him last week. But, and there's times that he wants to step up to me. It just, like I said, he's actually worse when my husband's here. And those are generally the times he wants to step up. So, yeah. He does love me in his own way. And I certainly love him because I don't know very many people who would put up with what I've put up with.
Water?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, you got to try.
No, I'm sorry, Amanda.
Okay. Tell me. Bubba.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he definitely, that's his person. I mean, a lot of birds bond to one person. It's very common. Some of the smaller birds I think are better. Like we had a conure, whatever. When it was my daughter's bird. She was young. She took really good care of him. And he conure or whatever. They're nippy, but he was a wonderful family bird, and he loved all of us. Whereas the bigger birds, in my opinion, what I see, they typically go more for one person. And he has definitely went more for my husband. Initially, he was really good with several of us. But as time has went on, he's claimed my husband for sure. And I mean, it's just pretty common. There's not a lot I can do about it. So I worry about him too. Like he gets kind of, he's off when he's not here. Although I will say, when I had to go away that one time when my granddaughter was born, he had gotten really weird. But my husband got hurt. He had like a bone spur, and he was limping really badly. And Buster had like, he was kind of wigged out by it. But yeah, in his own way, he does love me. And I'm the caregiver, so I don't think he likes that aspect of it, that I'm the one that does everything. I'm the one usually telling him what to do. Yeah, you tell him, Earl. So it's a lot of that kind of stuff. And look, it is funny. I mean, I don't mind that people laugh and stuff, and he doesn't either. It's all, if you can't laugh at things, you'll go crazy. So. Yeah, he is the water monitor.
I know. Okay. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's his person for sure. guys, I didn't realize how late it was. And I do need to take the dogs out to go potty and stuff. Get my mail. Hopefully it's not on the ground. Before I go, I don't know, those of you that were with us last week, it turns out they did not pick up my trash last week on the live. He had stopped, so I thought he got it. When I went out to bring the can up, he hadn't picked it up. So the 1 week, it was not close enough to the road. He has a claw now. We didn't know that till a couple weeks ago. This time it was too close to the mailbox. So, wish us luck that Friday they pick up our trash. But hey, you guys, thanks for being with us. And if I can, I will, I'll have a live tomorrow, but it'll be a pop-up. I won't know until I know. So, but thanks you guys for being here. Tell them bye, Earl. Say bye.